right, so this is show number 27. Yes, we are.
I couldn't have told you that if you paid me.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're still, we missed the 1 week because I was sick, and sadly, me and my family were sick, but everybody is better now.
Yeah.
Y'all
got rid of the AIDS real quick, didn't you?
We dumped the AIDS like a bad habit.
Just kicked it out of there.
It's amazing how fast it goes around in a family.
Yep.
And we're all sharing needles. And,
you know what? You got to do what you got to do in these hard times.
A family that gets high together.
Yeah.
Stays together.
You share toilet paper, plates, needles. I get it.
Yeah, there's not a TV or appliance in the building, but we've hocked everything for our brown monkey.
That's right.
But if you want to follow us, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. You can find the links in the description below. Also, I'll have all the links for the stories that we're using today. Also, check out our other pages. We have the Odd News Clips. If you can't digest the whole show at once, we chop them up into little bite-sized pieces. And then we also have Odd News Guys, which we're branching out and doing some, just whatever suits our fancy. So we've only done a few things over there, but we'll be expanding that as the time goes on here. So, yeah, feel free to check all that out. And as always, click subscribe. Tell us if you like it. Leave lots of comments. We're definitely open. We'll read every comment. We might respond to half of them. We don't know. It depends on how nice it is, or if it's recently, I've been getting lots of advertising.
Oh.
So someone will say, "Hey, yeah, come over here for free love," and it'll be like a porn site link or something. So I go over there and I look at everything, check it all out, and then I come back and erase the
love ain't free, brother.
Yeah. But no,
not their kind of love.
Those types of comments get deleted pretty quickly as soon as I see them. All right, so we can get into the stories. You ready?
Giggity.
Our first story comes to us. This happened on October 8th. A CNN reporter's on-camera confrontation is going viral after he was recorded chasing off an aggressive raccoon outside the White House. Have you seen this video? The guy's yelling at it. It's pretty funny. Joe Johns was preparing to deliver a report outside the White House when he was caught on video turning around to yell at an approaching raccoon. He's seen throwing what appears to be a bag at the animal. Frickin' raccoons, man. God, again? This is the second time. Jeez. It always comes right around when I'm about to go on TV. Get, John says in the footage.
Get out of here.
The incident was not the first confrontation between the media and the raccoons at the White House. CBS News White House correspondent Paula Reed tweeted September 28th that a raccoon had attacked multiple news crews.
Dude, that is a reality show I would watch.
I'm surprised they're not blaming Trump for this. Like these Trump raccoons.
Yeah, they probably got chips in them. You're right. It's at the White House. I mean,
Secret Service, yeah.
That makes sense.
Control them. Hey, we'll get these reporters off the line. Unfortunately, we probably just put the idea in their heads now that it'll be on the news. Trump controls raccoons. Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Oh, man.
No, that's funny, though. That's hilarious.
We've caught 2 raccoons at my workplace. We have a guy, he's caught 2 of them. He's brought in his own trap because he got tired of waiting around for the...
Hey.
So he's bagged 2 of them and took them out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much about it. I don't want to get him in trouble.
You're
only supposed to... I found this out. You're only supposed to take them... You have to release them within like a mile of your home.
Because their home is probably within that.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah. If you want them to go further than that, you have to buy a permit to take them further than that.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rotten deal.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, so you let them go right outside the building and they turn around and come right back in.
Well, yeah.
So it just, instead of taking them out in the wild somewhere where they belong,
Yeah. Oh, that's weird, man.
But our workplace is like Wild Kingdom. There's been a coyote in there. There's been a horned owl. We have a great horned owl that's still in there.
Wow.
And
he just lives in there?
Around. Yeah, we see him flying around up in the rafters.
I saw him. He's going to bother you guys.
No, he just looks at you.
Yeah.
With them eyes, And then he does this cool thing when he moves his head. He's like smooth. He's like, he just stares at you.
Yeah.
Doesn't blink.
They don't, man. They don't blink. Oh, serial killers. That's what they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But hopefully he's eating good because we got lots of rats in there too. So hopefully
he's definitely eating good.
Yeah, that's why nobody messes with him.
No,
right?
just leave him in there and let him get all the critters, man.
Yep. So,
Critters, the word, is brought to you by Little Rock, Arkansas.
ding, ding, ding. If you like a critter, do. I got nothing.
It's okay, man.
All right, ready? Next story.
Nope.
This one is also from October 8th. An accommodation booking website is offering weary voters an escape from election stress disorder. Have you ever heard of this? Election stress disorder. Apparently, last year, or 2016, after Trump won, there were several, I'm going to say this nicely, folks of a lesser emotional constitution who were very, very stressed out after the election. That they just could not believe that someone won other than who they had fully expected to win. And so there was lots of claims of this particular disorder. So in order to help this time around, because it's a possibility, it's always up in the air. I don't care what the polls say, it's always up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So this accommodation website is offering weary voters an escape from this with the opportunity to, quote unquote, live under a rock for a week of the election. So Hotels.com said that November 2nd through the 7th stay in a man-made cave 50 feet below the ground in New Mexico will be available to book on its website on a first-come, first-served basis at 9 a.m. Friday. I bet they sell that thing right out. I mean,
That
gone.
is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but I can understand the appeal.
If I had a cave, I'd sell it too, man. I'd rent it out. I'd make some money.
You guys want to climb under a rock for the election?
It's okay.
Yeah. So
There's a little more room under a run, but sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
It's only noon.
It's a good point. It's early for us.
That's right.
The website said the opportunity is perfect for those who are experiencing election stress disorder, ESD. This is a real thing. They had to put in here that this is a real thing.
This is a real made-up thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Election stress disorder. I wonder if people are having flashbacks, from past elections. Nixon! Oh, man, where'd that come from?
Carter, no!
Carter.
I don't want any more peanuts.
Jelly beans!
Just have one.
I can't just have one.
Tell a lot about the way you chew that.
I can't have just one.
Stop it, Tammy Faye.
I'm sorry. Oh man, what a great TV memory that most of the youth today will never, unless they go back and look at old videos, will never see that. But we lived through that with that. We have sleep
Through it.
Just running.
All the different colors,
Yeah,
the grays and the blues and the blacks just all running down.
Smearing down, making rivulets in her cover up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like so you want to see how the Grand Canyon's
So when
formed.
she wakes up, her pillow looks like they tried to smother a clown.
This pillow was white when I brought it in.
Can you clean this?
Yeah, I don't think
It's not
that's
my
coming out.
face.
Just
It's not
throw it
my
away.
face.
Just throw it away and get a new one.
Yeah, but didn't she? I think she tattooed the eyebrows on. Then later.
Yeah, later. Yeah, that's kind of a common thing for elderly women.
It is. I just don't get it.
They don't want to wax them anymore, so they get them tattooed on. Yeah. No, so whatever.
No.
Whatever.
Just say no, man.
If you're the tattoo artist, it's got to be killing you the amount of fun you could have.
I would give everybody like Bert from Ernie and Bert. I would give everybody these big,
square.
thick, just a little angry.
Yeah.
Just like a little big, thick black. Yeah, that's what I would
That'd be
do.
too tempting for me. That's why I'm not in that profession. We're going to make you look adorable.
Why
dear.
are you mad? I'm not. What are you talking about? You always look angry.
We told you not to go to that discount tattoo artist, Mom. We told you not to.
Told you that wasn't an office.
No.
That was an outhouse in the back of a 7-Eleven.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's so funny, man.
That's crazy. All right. Officials with the... let me see if I read this right. Officials with a Canadian business said they were left surprised, confused, and somewhat amused when Facebook refused to run an ad because a photo of onions was flagged as an overtly sexual image.
Somebody's got a thing for onions.
Yeah, Jackson McLean, a manager at Gay's Seed Company, in St. John's, Newfoundland
Did
and
you
Labrador.
say the Gay Seed Company?
Gay's Seed. Gay's Seed. Not
Okay.
Gay Seed. Well, yeah,
I
if
get
you
all
said
my
that,
gay seed from here.
you don't have to worry about these things self-germinating. They're not chasing after any of the opposite
They have the
sex
best
either.
selection of all the gay seeds.
Yeah. Would you like some of my male corn? Over here. Male. It's all male corn review.
Get that corn cob out of my face.
All right. That's a Nacho Libre thing.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Get that corn out of my face.
Yes, I do remember. Nacho Libre.
Yeah, I love them. That's fun.
That is fun.
Woo.
Woo. All right. Okay, so I've lost my place.
I'm sorry, man.
That's not. That's
all
all
I
right.
can see in my head is Jack Black's hair in that movie.
Yeah,
sorry.
such a great.
It was
The
great.
costume was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Jackson McLean, manager at the Gay's Seed Company in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, said the company submitted an ad to Facebook to promote its Walla Walla onions, but the submitted image was rejected. I don't know why that makes me laugh.
Did it look like
Walla
a
Walla.
butt or something? Like, what are they?
Yeah, it was rejected by the social media network because the photo, which depicted only a group of onions, was deemed to be overtly sexual. We got notified the other day that it's an overtly sexual image that they had to ban from the site. They told CBC News. I guess something about the two round shapes there could be misconstrued as boobs or something, or nude in some way. McLean said he had to laugh at what apparently an error by Facebook's anti-nudity algorithm, which is pretty obvious that's what it was. He said, I just thought it was funny, he said. You'd have to have a pretty active imagination to look at that and get something sexual out of it. Overtly sexual, as in there's no way of mistaking it as not sexual.
He said active imagination. I would say perverted imagination.
Yeah, I think it.
If your mind goes right there,
you're like,
you
yeah.
got issues.
Oh, I know what those are. Onions. They're
You
onions.
have onions in your refrigerator? You disgust me.
Those are Walla Walla onions. I like them.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, the company appealed the decision. Facebook reversed it. And they admitted it was an algorithm error. We use automated technology to keep nudity off our apps, but sometimes it doesn't know a Walla Walla onion from a, well, you know. I don't know. I didn't see the picture of it, but that was funny. It just made me laugh when I read it.
If you think you know, call in.
Yeah.
1-999.
Oh, yeah. That would be fun to have people call in. What do you think this picture is? What was your first impression? Actually, probably be not error appropriate, but
It'd be funny, though.
it would be funny. The Pennsylvania house. Oh, this is a creepy kind of a. It's not as funny as it is creepy.
Well, it is October.
Yeah, this is a little Halloween news. The Pennsylvania house made famous as the home of serial killer Buffalo Bill in 1991 horror film Silence of the Lambs is being listed for just under $300,000. The Perryopolis home? Yeah, the Perryopolis. What a terrible city name. Perryopolis. It was originally built in 1910, served as a location for Silence of the Lambs, and if you remember the movie, you remember that.
I
The
do.
final scene where she's in the house in the dark, and then you had the basement, of course, where he puts the lotion on its skin and all that good stuff. Eileen Allen, who's teaming up with her sister Shannon to sell the home for Berkshire Hathaway, said the house is in much cleaner condition than when it served as the serial killer's residence. She says, in the movie, they kind of trashed the house, made it look really neglected and kind of destroyed. It's way nicer in person. I mean, I would hope so.
Well, most murder houses are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you never know until, about 3 in the morning when the weird stuff starts happening.
That's it.
You hear the voices and the creaks, and being a good victim, you go and investigate instead of just calling the cops or burning the place to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I heard a noise in there. Let me open it up and see.
Yeah, see, we have no idea how many murder houses we pass all the time.
Yeah. That's true.
They're all over the place.
And we're close to Flint, Michigan, so
There's a
murder
higher
houses. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That and meth.
Yeah. There's in my old house. There was a meth house 2 doors down.
Yeah. Even our neighborhood.
Yeah.
In the past 15 years, there's been more than one. There's been like 2 or 3 drug busts in here.
That's crazy.
For
This is
meth
a
houses.
nicer upscale to me.
Yeah,
neighborhood,
it was surprising.
Yeah.
But
Cooking
it's
in the
happened
basement.
in here.
Well, there's money in it. There's good money in it.
Yeah, and plus they were selling the houses, I think,
Flipping them pretty
really
cheap.
cheap for a while. So they just buy it cheap and they just cook in there.
Yeah.
Don't do anything with it.
Yeah, that's the way this house was. And it ended up burning down. It caught fire. And remember, the fire department had it all taped off, like, all these hazardous chemical warnings all around it. And so I went up and I didn't go on the property or anything, but I went up and asked the guy, I said, what's going on? He says, they were cooking. They were cooking in here. He said, you guys need to stay away. Don't come up in here until we get the hazmat teams out here to clean it all up.
Yep.
Yeah. I've heard of guys getting real sick from, being around them fumes and stuff. Because of chemicals that they're using to make that stuff.
Or just exploding and killing them.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to have a big boom. And
that happens probably more than we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think they always want that to get out.
No.
Especially in some neighborhoods.
Right.
You would never know that that's what that was, but that's probably what that was.
Yeah, you drive by,
Cover
there's
that
just
up real
big
quick.
black spot where the old Forston house used to be.
What happened there?
Oh, that was the kid.
Oh, yeah, he was playing.
He's doing some science
Tricycle,
experiment.
Paper clips, matches. You never know.
He's regular little MacGyver. Is he okay? No, he's dead.
He's serving 10 to 20. He's safe.
Yeah,
Goes to bed at 9 every night.
Yeah, 3 hots in a cot.
He's a good boy. Yeah. Does what he's told.
He's
or
definitely,
or he's beaten. But yeah, he does it.
He's definitely under authority now. Sheesh, yeah, crazy. An Idaho man broke a Guinness World Record by using one hand to place 38 sandwich cookies into a stack in just 30 seconds. I know, I'm impressed.
I have a question. What does that accomplish?
I think that's all. I think that's.
Does that accomplish anything?
Self-explanatory, really. World hunger.
He could have cured cancer, but he stacked cookies.
He stacked the cookies. I have the record. Don't you know who I am? I'm the Minnesota World Cookie Stacker record holder. Nobody can stack more cookies than I. Yeah, cookie sandwiches. So I'm guessing they were it said sandwich cookies. So it must be those big cookies. I'm guessing the kind you make sandwiches.
Well, sandwich cookies, or Oreo is a sandwich cookie.
Oh, that
right?
would be
That's a sandwich
that
cookie.
would be a sandwich
right?
cookie. You're right. That's
like
I was
just
thinking
anything
of.
that makes a sandwich. So they could be.
I was thinking like the big chocolate chip cookies, because
that would be easier if the bigger they are. I feel like.
Yeah, and then you put some ham and cheese on it, like in the middle, with a little mustard or something. That was so funny. His headphones fell off.
That was hilarious.
I am the best. Just ask me. I'll tell
how
you.
that happened.
Yeah.
Man, that was exciting.
This show has everything.
Felt like I was back in the sidecar of the motorcycle going down with Sherlock Holmes.
We've got action.
Remember that Darkwing Duck? Oh.
We've got
I
drama.
just mixed several things together.
We've got suspense.
We've got idiocy. That's me. All right.
All right, the mystery.
Oh, yeah, you went to Columbia, I'm sure.
I did.
Sure you did.
I did. I visited once. They let me walk right up to the edge of the campus, and they were like, "You can't sleep here anymore.
Take this if you promise never to come back."
Yeah, you can't sleep on our sidewalks anymore. Sorry." But it was a beautiful place. It was a beautiful place. Actually, I don't even know where Columbia is. Is it New York? Or is it? I don't know where it is.
I can't remember. It's in the east, but I think it is New York though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Cambodia, Columbia. It's a difference.
Yeah, it's near there.
Far east.
Yeah, it's in our far east.
Anyway, the mystery. This was well, I'll just read it. The mystery of nearly 32 tons of carrots dumped onto a street of the campus of London University was revealed to be an art installation by a student. So clever. The school revealed the pile of carrots art installation is by Rafael Perez Evans, an art student at the university's Goldsmith Art College. The exhibit is entitled Grounding, and it's part of the Master of Fine Arts degree show, which runs October 2nd to the 6th. And let's see what the...
Where was this?
This was at... excuse me.
Like, where'd they find the carrots?
London University. I'm trying to see... the University of London campus.
On the campus.
On the campus itself.
And that's that was a lot. So
yeah, 32 tons. They had to bring them in dump trucks. And there's a picture of it, which I'll put on the screen, but it just looks like a ton of carrots in a field. Or in a, on a grass and sidewalk and that. But
Are you sure they were people? Because I've seen groundhogs and gophers get into clothes, and stack themselves, and you're like, oh, there's Pete. It's 5 gophers.
It's really gopher.
Yeah.
Just imagine them all trying to stand on each other's shoulders.
Yeah. No, it looks weird, but they can pull it off. I've seen it. So.
Yeah, my first thought was this
saying.
Sounds like a Bugs Bunny kind of prank.
It does.
What you got to do? See,
it's those little gophers, though. I'm telling you.
Your art exhibit. See, you got to get some carrots. See, 32 tons of them. Yeah.
It's got to be 32 tons.
32 tons of carrots. But this was designed to raise awareness of food waste stemming from the devaluing of crops. So brave, so bold, so visionary. So what's he do to bring attention to food waste?
He wastes food.
Wastes a ton of food.
32 tons of food.
32. Yeah. So genius.
And now you know how many children won't have better eyesight?
He's not appreciating
all of them.
He took all the carrots in the world.
All the beta carotene that died that day.
No kids are going to have better eyesight.
Could have cured blindness all over the world.
That's right.
Ugh. A college student in the UK needed to be rescued by her local fire brigade after getting her legs stuck inside the clothes dryer she shares with her roommates. Rosie Cole, 21, said she and her friends were drinking wine and tequila Tuesday night when she was challenged to fit inside their shared appliance. I was with my other housemates and one of them dared me to get in it, said Cole, a student at the University of Hull in East Yorkshire, England. They're giving her all this information, so anybody that runs into this poor girl. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're the dryer girl. Yeah, I remember you. You're kind of dumb, aren't you?
You're not the brightest.
No. Me thinking there was no chance I'd actually fit, decided to try it, and to my surprise, it seemed easier than I thought. She climbed in legs first and managed to shimmy her hips in before she realized she wasn't able to uncross her legs from inside the dryer. I've seen guys do this. They'll have you do it around a pole, and you lock your legs, and once you do, you can't get back up. You don't have enough strength to push yourself up high enough.
Okay. I think I've seen
your
that
legs
before.
unlocked.
Okay.
And so she got in there, got them locked, and they couldn't get them. There's no room to get them back together, and you can't stretch them out far enough. So she went in like a spring and then just couldn't get back out.
I think because she's not a spring.
She's not a spring, no.
Boy, good thing she found out that day.
Yeah. Footage filmed by her friends, however, seems to indicate that while they were certainly concerned, they were also extremely amused by her predicament. This might sound a bit weird, but our friend is stuck in the dryer. One of Cole's friends can be heard telling emergency workers over the phone. Mm-hmm. Yes, in the dryer, she repeats, laughing. The arriving firefighters were able to free her within 20 minutes, but her friend Lydia told SWNS that the entire ordeal has likely resulted in a lifetime of embarrassment for her friend.
See, that's dumber than any of the usual stupid things they get called for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of beyond the pale.
because she had to try to do that.
Yeah.
That's how stupid that was.
Yep.
You didn't actually accidentally burn yourself or do something else because you were doing something stupid. No, you had to do that. Mm-hmm. You had to get into that. That's idiotic. She would be great at a party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great party favor.
Yep.
Hey, Garrett, a little bit of wine and tequila. Let's see what else she does. I can coax this girl into anything.
Didn't you say you had a big air conditioner upstairs?
She said she could fit in there.
This will be hilarious. A 72-year-old man in England has died. This is I'm going to put this under our signs of the end times category. So this is a sign of the end times. Mm-hmm. A 72-year-old man in England died after being charged by a herd of cows, authorities said Friday. marking the country's second such fatality in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
The tragic death of Malcolm Flynn of Carlisle happened around 11:45 a.m. on September 11th, when he was walking near Thirlwall Castle in Gisland, Northumbria police said. Flynn was with a companion when the cows charged across the field. Over a week before his death, teacher Dave Clark died after cows injured him while he was also walking near Richmond, North Yorkshire, according to The Guardian. Police identified Flynn on Friday and called witnesses to help in the investigation. And, of course, our thoughts are with his family and all that, family and friends at this time.
They got killer cows?
Killer cows. Now, do you remember the Gary Larson Far Side comics where the cows were always plotting to take over?
Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah, for the farmers, like they were smart, and
they're the farmers
planning to take over. Yeah, absolutely.
They're all like sitting around talking. A car would come by, they'd all get down and then the car would leave. They'd be back up partying.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
And they were always plotting, against the farmers. They were gonna get him in the morning.
Maybe this. Oh, that's weird.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they've decided. Then my other thought was maybe
because Larson's back.
Yeah,
he's making Farside again.
So maybe that's part of it. But no, I was thinking this also might be a case of they knew this man. Like, not again, pal.
Yeah, that's right. 3 years ago, you tipped my son.
We know you.
Now we're gonna get you.
Yeah, we're not tolerating this
can't
cow tipping
come out
anymore.
Tipping cows anymore.
That's right.
Buford, grab the herd.
We're no easy meat.
Let's get him.
We are no easy meat.
Man.
Oh boy.
Killer cows.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 in 2 weeks.
That is a sign of the end times. It's a sign of the apocalypse.
That's right. When the cows try to start to take over.
Yes.
I did read Animal Farm, and they didn't have a huge part.
No.
Really, the pigs were more.
They were the dangerous ones, yeah. Well, that's all we got for stories. That's it.
So,
show 27 in the can.